we go. '28th of April. Beautiful. So here are the Helagama, and Otto introduces himself as the captain. Jeffrey introduces himself as the captain of the Macross Quarter. And ultimately is the second in command. And Otto introduces Liam. Here's Liam. There she is. Beautiful. And he says they've got the Echoes. St. Michael and Conroy Hargensen are also on board. And Osmond's like, Echoes are pretty good. There's Deguza. And he's Special Ops, Echo's Special Ops, they're pretty good. Yeah, and then they say, yep, we're we're manhunters, we get the Space Boys, they're bad. Dondo Bell, all about getting Neo Zeon. Captain Bright Noah is also part of it, but he's elsewhere. And they're special. They talk about Neo Zeon. Like, they came down following Neo Zeon mobile suits that have come down to Earth. And in the hangar, Koji's confused about the current Federation because it was a combination of like Earth and colony forces, and that should include Neo Zeon as well. But Camille explains about the declaration of war that happened on the Z1, and yeah, and he explains what the old Zeon Empire meant to the Space Noids and their embodiment of their aspirations and frustrations with the Earth-based Federation government. And the decade-old civil war they started didn't end when the fighting ended. Plenty of colonists still harbour the same resentments as ever, and a decent fraction of the Zeon army escaped from the conflict intact, and they just wait for a chance to get everybody. Yeah, he says Space Noids just in general don't like the Earth Noids. And then the Far mentions Axis, and that was the events of Zeta in Z1, and Haman showed up. She thinks that Neo Zeon's current leader, Haman Khan, is like yeah, he says that he doesn't think they're strong enough where they declare another war, and Haman's not a strong enough leader to get the support of all the Space Noids. And he says, while it's silly, they need someone as a good symbol instead of Haman. And yeah, and Luca there mentions their leader is Haman Khan, the Iron Lady. And she's, yeah, Michelle's like, yeah, she's a hot babe. Fucking Michelle. And then Kirill says, yeah, she's alright, but like, she's like an incredible like political manipulator, and she's also an incredible pilot. I fought her a while ago, and like, she's fucking rude as hell. And like, she's more than a zealous advocate for the plight of the Space Noids and equal to rhetorical battles with the Titans and Blue Cosmos that are still festering within the Federation. Yeah, and then he mentions Titans and the Blue Cosmos, the goddamn racists. But yeah, he doesn't think that open warfare is currently on in the cards. It'll take a serious spark to set that off. And he says Haman doesn't have the support of all the Space Noids. Some of them are even seeking ways to resurrect the Zabi bloodline. And the last known member of which is a 10-year-old girl named Minerva. And if, yeah, it says they saw her on the news, she's 10 years old. And if Camille's called upon to intervene, he'll have to do it without Zeta, because Anaheim is overhauling it at the lunar base. And here's Vicky introduces himself, and he says that he's an Anaheim test pilot. And Fayuri, she's also works at Anaheim, she's Camille's assistant. with the Nehelagama. You're with the Quarter. How are you doing? Working together. Camille, where's the Zeta Gundam? Oh, they sent it, like Anaheim sent it for an overhaul. It wasn't due for any maintenance check, but you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like he was like, the Zeta wasn't due for any maintenance, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing weird about it. Oh, Vicky mentioned that the Minerva on the news is 10 is a fake and the real one's older. And Cool was like, man, maybe it could be. Like, maybe that's right. Like, that could be right. But he thinks that Minerva Zabi, a young age Keeper, for being touted as a symbol of unification, especially if it makes the Federation softer towards Neo Zeon. And Camille thinks about when he met Minerva Zabi, and if he's right, that process has probably already begun. We're all the way back in the Interdimensional War. All the way back. Because Herman's pressure. Yeah, he's like, if so, perhaps his current anxiety is out of the real fear of Herman's pressure. And then Riddy comes over. And he's just following him. He's a good boy. He's training him. They're going to be good. He's sergeant. It's going to be. He's not. He's one day he's going to be an ace, just like Camille. And here's Emma. And she's been in a big thing with Camille and Far for some time. And I'm Cats. I'm not very good. I work with them at Anaheim. I'm a test pilot too, sort of. And they mentioned that she stayed on UCW, and Camille and Far went up. Yeah, they're Zuthas. There's the Agama, the Nehelagama. Ayug. Which is the AUG that Camille was a part of, and it's the AUG, the anti-Earth Union group. Yeah, the Nehelagama is the successor to the AUG's Agama, and so it's got a long legacy of just hanging around and dragging out prototype mechs. And right now, they're working on the Roselle. And which is like a mass-produced Methus, sort of. It's sort of like the Zeta Gundam. And Riddy's the #2 pilot, and he wants to outfly his famous wingman, Camille. And he'll get his chance if the Neo Zeon units the team are pursuing keep up their bullshit. Who's this? Yeah, he wants to be better than Camille. And then Conroy comes over and he's like, "All pilots, let's go, we gotta friggin' do some shit." What is it, Conroy? We gotta friggin' do some bullshit. There's some guys. The Neo Zeon dudes have shown up. We gotta deal with them. Quarter members, we're all working together now, let's have a good time. Gonna chase the Neo Zeon boys. This is scenario 6 of the hiking route, the Shadow of War Clouds. These are the Neo Zeon dudes, and they're all in a bunch of old garbage. Neo Zeon. So they're all in a bunch of old garbage, and they're all like last generation stuff that make it sound like they make it seem that Neo Zeon is an ill-equipped fringe group, but maybe that's what they want you to think. And it's obvious these guys do nothing to hide their presence, and if they're in old shit and still going around now, that means they're really fucking good to have not died in the old shit. So everyone keep an eye out. But the fact they're not hiding, like, says much about what they're after. But until he's got such time to really hate the bad dudes, yeah, Hibiki asks Suzume to help him avoid shooting out anyone's cockpit as they fight, because he doesn't want to kill anybody. She's like, hell yeah, let's not murder everybody. Skull Leader, here we go, attack the dudes. And the SR point for this stage is defeat 5 enemy teams in a single turn. Alright, sure. Sure, because the flamingos are just shit, so Gaza Seas and the Dwaj. 5 enemy teams in a single turn, huh? Yeah, we can do that. Have no eyes. Yes, true faceless smoke. Damn, just shot that baby clean in the chin. Fuck off, dude. Yeah, no, like, there is definitely an ethical concern with teaching Black Ops how to fight. Also, he's fucking a big rowdy robot that wants to fight, so might as well make it so he's good at it. I think he does get homeschooled. Like, I think he still has to. I don't think he has to do homework because he's a robot. But I think he does get homeschooled by Maki's dad mostly. Mihiro currently worthless because the only spell she's got is Scan, and everybody casts that for free.
足止めだけでも狙いはついた。
The boats never get to be in a team. They are always on their own, which is why boats aren't super incredible, because they can't chain infinitely. Carrier wa nai. No carrier.
奴の相手は引き受けた。撃ち落とす。
Yeah, Zero had the right intentions, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
走行が熱いだけのデクノボールが。
そうだ、鉄人は速いんだぞ。
And these guys, as you can tell from our not perfect accuracy, are actually pretty fucking good at their jobs, and I hate it. The Azeon dudes are always good. Out.
そんなものに当たっていたら隊長は務まらん。
What a tired thing to throw at a fucking airport down.
モビルスーツではあのスピードに太刀打ちできん。
Species can't match. Yeah, you gotta do it the right way or you're not doing right, but if you do it the right way and that doesn't get it done, then you're also not doing right, are you? That's the trick. And it's all very well for Mr. Vimes to say as a policeman, but when it comes to world-ending horrors, sometimes you can't just make them face justice in a court of law, judged by a jury of their peers. I still think that after the Euphemia thing, making it so it wasn't actually completely senseless was like the best thing. Nice time. Vimes dressed in dragon, Vimes dressed in Tilamis, Vimes dressed in fucking demonic things, yeah, but there's someone that can stop world-ending events the right way at times, yeah, but he's in a completely different universe where things work extremely differently, don't they? Support yourself, dude. Like, I'm not really sure what Vines would do against Gaio, to be honest. Oh good, it had a problem again. You have to accept responsibility for that bad thing which Zero didn't? Disagreed. He did accept responsibility for that. But I guess I can't talk about that right now, because it's all fucked up.